Hi, and welcome back to the Talkative Mom Show. We are still discussing dyslexia, and I'm joined by Mrs. Dorcas Mensah. Welcome, Dorcas.
Thank you, Eno.
So previously, Rosalind was talking about living with dyslexia, what that has been like for her. And you have a daughter who is dyslexic.
Yes.
You're a mother of 3. So it's your first daughter who has dyslexia.
Exactly.
What has that been like, and how did you even find out that she had it?
Okay. It has not been easy for her and for us as parents, even with her siblings. So initially she was okay.
Okay.
Growing up in crèche, nursery, KG, we didn't notice this.
Okay.
But from class 1, we realized her performance has changed. She wasn't able to mention certain words, certain 2-letter words, 3-letter words. She's not able to spell or mention. And we're like, nah, what's happening?
Yeah.
You weren't like that. She went to class 2, class 3, class 4. Still, her performance wasn't good. But when she was in KG2, she was the best student in her class. But all of a sudden, things changed. So when she got to class 4, her teacher was teaching her at home after school. So he recommended, no, this is not normal. We should seek further
professional help. Yeah.
Yes. Then we went to a clinic, children's hospital at Circle, where we went to see a neurologist.
Okay.
Yes. So there we had the professional assessments. And at the end of the assessments, the results came up, and then we realized she has dyslexia.
Wow. Wow. So when you, this whole time that she wasn't performing, what were your thoughts? You thought she was probably lazy?
Yes. We've not even heard of dyslexia before. We don't even know there are certain kids or children who cannot read or write. It's a challenge, or it's a difficult, it's a disability. We've not even heard of that thing before.
Right.
So we thought she was being lazy.
Yes.
She doesn't want to learn. And then her younger sister, she is the opposite.
Okay.
So most of the time, her father will be like, why? What is happening? Your younger sister can read and write, spell perfectly. What is happening? Yours is rather going down.
So the comparison.
Exactly.
You know? Wow. That wasn't
even
helping.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And for her, were you able to explain to her what this diagnosis meant to her?
Yes.
Okay.
She has now accepted it.
How old is she?
She's 11.
Okay.
And she's in class 5.
Okay.
You know, something happened yesterday. Let me share it with you. We were eating together, and we were using corned beef.
Okay.
And then she wanted extra. Daddy, please, can I have some of the beef corn?
Oh, she twisted the words. Yeah,
So we all started laughing. She herself was laughing. Yeah. She said, I don't care whether it is beef corn or corned beef. I have mentioned it. So she herself has come to understand, accepted her condition. And then we told her we would help her. She also has to help herself. So now she's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what steps did you take in terms of her school? Because I'm sure her teachers also had no idea that she had this. Did you go, explain to them what it was?
So we went to her school. We have changed her school though, but before there were about 23 in the class. Then she was coming, she wasn't bad. She was coming for 14, 15.
Okay.
Yes. So we went to tell the teacher, this is her problem. Unfortunately, the teacher wasn't helping her. When she's not able to spell a word, she'll mention it in the class and they will all laugh at her. My daughter will come home and cry. Sometimes I'm not even able to control myself. We will all be crying. Mommy, why is this happening to me? My sister can read. I can't read. I can't. When I see a car key, she's always confused.
Yeah.
Mommy, what is wrong with me? So because of that, we had to change her school. And the doctor recommended it. So now she's in the class of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yes, where there are few, and then the teacher can have much attention. Yes, for her.
Now, this school she's in, do they cater to special needs?
No, they don't.
Okay.
But fortunately, the proprietress and the administrator, they all know about this issue.
Okay.
So they are helping us to help her through this condition.
Right.
They've asked us to focus more on her strength. And her strength, drawing, creativity. She can give her papers, colors, cards. She will create something for you right now. She also loves playing piano. give her paper and pen, she would design
the keys of the piano.
Not even keys, a dress. She can design something for you to sew for her.
Wow.
Yes.
That is her strength.
Yes. So
yes.
we are trying to focus more on it. As for the education, she would pass through. Yeah. And then we've gotten someone helping her with the sounds to see if she can start all over again with the sounds. Okay. Yes.
You know, a lot of people say that dyslexia is not a learning disability. They say it's a learning difference. Because when you say disability, then all of a sudden it almost seems as if, you know, the person's unable to learn, but they just learn differently. And like you said, when it comes to arts and crafts, when it comes to drawing, she's good. And for a lot of parents out there, we always focus on formal education. It's like, you know, if you don't know 1 + 1 or you can't read at this age, you are daft. And then when you realize that, okay, this child is actually good at drawing or at design, and you use that to teach them the other subjects, all of a sudden they start to thrive. Yeah. You know, because Rosalind actually mentioned that earlier where she was talking about how...
I think I can relate to her story. She was sharing. Yeah. When I was listening to it, I realized...
You know, because food was her... Yeah, that was her turning point.
My daughter's issue.
And I'm so glad that you were able to actually pay attention to that, because, you know, for a lot of busy parents, what time do you even have to actually, you know, and I'm sure you have your own business, don't you?
Yes, that's why I have to resign from work so that I can give her much attention. When she comes from school, I have to help her with her homework because she cannot write or cannot read or spell well. We have to do the work in a jotter.
Before you transfer.
So all the time, I have to be with her, assist her to do the work in a jotter. After that, when everything is okay, then we have to transfer. All right, I'm not crying yet, but what can we do? Yes.
But you know, mentioning jotter has brought back memories. I'm like, I don't remember the last time I heard the word jotter.
But for her, when she gets the concepts, she's fine.
Okay.
The only problem is putting it on paper. When you ask her, when you see her, you wouldn't know she has this challenge. Until you give a paper to write or a book to read.
And then that's when, something that you do know that you would have, I mean, she'll live with for the rest of her life, but she'll just have to find a way around it. Yes. No, you are doing awesome. Oh, how is the dad, your husband, how is he also coping? How are the other siblings coping with her?
He's okay. For him, since we got to know this is her condition, we've all adjusted.
Okay.
We're all trying to help her. Sometimes he comes home to take over the homework. When she's doing homework and he comes, he would want to assist as well.
Yeah.
And he wants to take her out to learn more things. He's also doing his parts as a dad. And the siblings are also okay. Her younger sister is ready to help her. When they are reading and she's not able to mention a word, she can call Ayoko, come and help me. And she's also willing to do that.
Okay.
The first day she got to know this her sister's condition, she cried.
Oh, I hope everyone apologized.
Oh, yes, we did. We've not treated her well. Initially, we were so hard on her. When she was 4 years, she was able to pick her own skirt and top, match with her shoe, and then we like, hey, at this age, we're able to match these colors. Yeah, but now it's not like that. But we have to help her, and her sister is also there to help her.
Yeah.
So we are managing.
No. You know, this may seem like a foreign concept, but some people say that because of the years of teasing and abuse and stuff like that, they struggle mentally.
Yes.
You know, and a lot of people even seek therapy. I don't know if this is something that you guys have ever explored or thought about exploring for her.
Yes, we've thought of that, and we plan trying to get someone. That is why I want to meet Rosalind to see how best we can help her, because she cries. She's emotional.
Yeah.
What kind of name she see? She would cry. Right. When she does something, she knows she has done the thing well, but to you, it's not right. When you don't say it well, she would cry.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. You will definitely need to seek professional help for her. But whatever the case is, you guys are all pardoned because you had no idea what it was. And for me, what I want this show to do is I want to make sure that people hear about some of these invisible, you know, learning, you know, differences, because it's like, I can't see it, so it doesn't exist.
It's real.
But it's real, you know. And even the names, like, it's so foreign to even teachers. And even, you know, Rosalind mentioned that her dad is an educationist and had never heard of it.
Yes.
So I believe that it's important, if anyone is listening out there, that there are so many other reasons as to why a child especially, will not be performing. It's not just laziness. And I hope that we can be more inclusive in our classrooms, in our teaching, even in our homes. We can be more observant when it comes to our kids.
Yes.
I know not everyone can resign and, take care of,
but it's not easy
to
leave your job and then come home and take care of your children.
Financially, has it been expensive?
The assessment was expensive.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
But apart from
that, can you share how much that
cost? About $100 per session.
And how many sessions do you have?
We went about 8 times.
8?
Yes.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Why so many segments? Like what is this?
Well, I can't tell.
But you have to go per session and you have to make sure you complete all 8 in order for them to tell that you are indeed dyslexic. Okay, interesting. And you said you had this done in Ghana,
yes,
isn't it?
In Ghana.
I think there are some centers in Ghana that you
have to explore. I think there are more apart from where we did ours.
So since finding out about this diagnosis, has your perspective of life, your opinions and everything changed when it comes to learning disabilities and differences?
Yes. What I want to say is that sometimes we don't listen to our children. We don't pay attention to them.
Right.
We have to pay attention to our children and we shouldn't judge them.
Okay.
You see a child who cannot read and write and you think the person is bad, you've been insulting, saying all sort of bad things. And that doesn't help the child. When you do that, it rather makes the person do worse. But if you are able to identify or make time, understand the person, what is going on, what are your challenges, sit with the child. I do that a lot.
Okay.
When I offend my child, early morning, I go to their room. I sit with them, especially with Ajo, the one with dyslexia.
Yeah.
I sit with her. I talk to her.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Okay. Then she'll be crying. Then you realize what you did to her. She wasn't happy about it. So we have to understand our children and then make time to talk to them.
Right. I actually want to share something quick. My grandpa, he was a school teacher, a stern one, and my grandma was a headmistress of a school. And the time when my mom found out about dyslexia, she said, they have beaten kids for nothing. Because back then, now people have still not heard of dyslexia and we are still educating. And imagine back then, they were beating people mercilessly because it's like, if you don't know this thing, that is it. So, I mean, we will need to apologize and they also need to apologize to us.
I do that a lot. And then Ghana Education Service, they must also look into this thing.
The government.
They should do something about it. My daughter, when you ask her to say it, she can rattle. When you ask her to put it on paper,
it's a different story.
Yes. So I don't know if they have a system where they have to do the exams orally. That can also help. Because they know everything.
Yes, it's just that the right
dyslexics are intelligent.
Very.
They are intelligent. So if we have to limit them with the reading and writing, we are not helping them.
All right. But it's been great having you. I have personally learned so much. And you're an awesome mom. You've done amazing. Please don't beat yourself up about all that happened in the past because you had no idea. But now if you are listening, we are all sorry. We are all so sorry.
I always pray for God to give me patience. That's all I ask.
And all the other NAS out there, we are very sorry.